Hey there, friends. Yeah, that's right. It's my turn. It may not be what you expect, I guess, because I'll still be sticking around. So I've been making videos since 2009. That's a little bit insane. I keep to myself, but if you go back through YouTube history, you'll notice that I'm standing there awkwardly, just off screen, on nearly every big moment. It's like I'm retiring. It really is. I'm retiring from this job that's been stressing me out, and I'm gonna go do a hobby instead, which I love, which happens to be the job I was doing in the first place. I'm kind of going off schedule, but I do expect to upload every Saturday for now. I wanted to enjoy this job while I could. I wanted to make the most of it in the few years that it would happen, and then it would fizzle out. But it's not fizzling out, so could you all just stop watching me? It would make it a lot easier. But yeah, it never burnt out. It lasted, which I'm really proud of, and I'm really thankful for. Like, I'm so thankful that so many of you stick around and like my stuff and continue to watch it regularly. It makes me feel really good about what I'm doing. And the combination of that whole feeling the need and urge and want to capitalize on the position I'm in and enjoy it while I can, but it also not going away, it meant that it was a serious grind, even though I'm not like, you know, in that culture grind of like content creators. It's still like, I make the most of this and do what you can. And I don't think that's sustainable as of like 4 years ago. And look, it's not a big deal. I generally don't like to complain about this job anywhere, let alone here. Because I think it's such a fortunate position, and it's so easy in a lot of aspects compared to other stuff. It's pretty hard to complain. Like, it's actually really hard to complain, which means my job is much harder than yours. I think it can be really draining being on this schedule of content and feeling like it's not only go do work, it's go do work and be creative now. And when I think back to like pre-pandemic, when I was doing a video every single day, I think to myself, how the hell was I even coping? Because I can't really even cope with the amount of work I'm doing now. And then when I stopped that grind, I finally gave myself a moment to breathe. And I had that little bit of space for myself. I just felt absolutely miserable, because I feel like I was avoiding confronting a lot by just constantly going, like, constantly. And it's only the past few weeks that I've really started to put that same mindset towards my content. I know it probably doesn't seem like much, especially in gaming. Gaming is very much a genre that people like really push out content, because in a sense, I guess it's pretty easy, but I go about my content in a Kevin way. I was gonna say a different way. Anyone who's watched my videos and you're like, your problem solving is so strange, that's generally, it's not just for videos, it's all the time. And I'm very involved with the edits. I don't just record stuff and send it to an editor and go, goodbye. I'm involved in every step of this process, and I want to be clear. That's like, I like it that way. I like having a creative idea that I can do a video on, and I don't think it's doable with the current schedule. I don't think I have enough ideas to do 8 videos a month and generally call them like unique and creative. I want to have time to do the little additions. I'm gonna do the background music to this video, for example. Although I could have probably just put on this music and you would have been as equally happy with it. Like, for me, even setting up the camera and setting up the mics and setting up everything that needs to be done, cables and whatnot, just to do one little extra thing. It's a lot of work, especially when you gotta like reset everything, because the next recording needs to start like tomorrow morning, you know? We've already completed the first one, and it was so fun to work on. It was just like, it was more of a team effort, because obviously there's less work for everyone rather than like letting anyone go. Like, we do have a little team, but we just combined it all, so we all work on the same projects together, and it's really cool in that aspect. I don't want to set the bar too high or anything, but it just feels like the best content we've made in a while. It really brought me back to when I started creating content again in like 2017 after my car accident, and there was quirky things, and I'd be there editing, like I was learning how to use Premiere, and I'd be doing these little skits, like syncing up this dance routine to David Bowie's Space Oddity, and I had that same kind of like funny little joy, you know, just making this video. So I'm really excited. We've already started the second one. It's definitely not the best thing like for the channel algorithm-wise, thought it would make good content, and that's what I'm concerned with. I don't even care if it does well. I really don't. I don't care. I want to feel like I'm making something unique to me, and it's fun to watch. That's all I want. So please do check in on me. Make sure my retirement is going well, that I haven't fallen over and I can't get up. I have so much health stuff. Like, when I turned 30, bang. More. I already had loads. You know what? Here's a quick list.
Shoulder tendons, chronic pain, also is my rapper name. Couldn't hear in one ear, I'm talking an entire year. Jawline, I'm gonna riot, all cause of my liquid diet. Foot surgery, not so swell, cannot walk, do anything well. Cartilage in my knee, scans show it's season to be. Not to mention PRP or even my ADHD. Mentally, heavy stress, spread too thin and juggling. Medication, learning shit, rehabilitation. Now I'm in my 30s. I was always hurty, but now I'm 30. Now I'm in my 30s. I was always...
Oh, my wrist. Oh, God. Oh, I gotta add that to the song. What rhymes with extensor tendon? Why did I leave these things go so long? And it's just a mountain. And I keep falling back down. And in the meantime, in case I fall over just after I record a video, and you know, then I'd be waiting a week without your help, you can check me out on Instagram. That's in the description. I really hope I got my points across and I articulated well. I'm very thankful for the position I'm in. I know how fortunate I am. I'm so super thankful, and for the ongoing support as well. And I already know you're all going to be so supportive. It's so much easier to make these videos because I'm not expecting backlash. This whole thing is so self-imposed, but yet there's so much like pressure attached to the whole thing. But yeah, now that it's announced, I can finally do something that is just badly needed.
I'm going on vacation. I'll see you in a week.